Hey Sagittarius, in today's reading we're going to take a look and see what the cards are predicting for you for the upcoming month. The overall energy that crowns your reading is the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is someone who's very independent, right? She's very supportive, she's very protective, and she's very encouraging. She's also a truth seeker. She, sits here on the throne and she's sort of looking off into the distance. The double edge, she holds a sword, the double-edged sword in one hand, and that's being pointed towards the sky. That to me is symbolic of, the knowledge that she's seeking and the truth that she's seeking as well. She's someone who's very patient and understanding, and I think that her overall energy is going to help you see the positive things that are happening for you, or in your life, or see the positive things of a situation. Her positive energy is not necessarily a result of a life that's trouble free or anything like that. Rather, it's her her wisdom, right? You might be you might be you might have a very supportive feminine energy in your life, or who is going to make their way into your life to sort of serve as a mentor, or to help lift you into your to your highest potential. So you could have a mentor, or you could have someone who is an advisor. It could be a counselor, it could be a sibling, but I feel like this is a very supportive energy, and I think that this person is really vouching for you, and I think she's the feminine energy is really expressing their desire to see you succeed. Okay, this person is a really good example in your life as well. So it could be it could be anyone, a parental figure, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could even be a stranger that is going to enter your life here. This is someone very fiercely loyal and very supportive, and you have to understand that this person has your back and wants to see you succeed. They want to see you win. I'm also seeing that with the Queen of Swords, I feel like there is some sort of truth that you're seeking. Okay, and this month you're going to try and seek the truth of a situation, or you're going to try and seek your true path or your true calling. But I think the word truth here is or some sort of emotional truth. Okay, you might be trying to cut through some sort of emotional truth of a situation. So somewhere deep down inside, you might be bottling up, or you might be suppressing, or have suppressed some hurt or some pain, and you might have been denying your deepest, truest feelings. But this month, I feel like the Queen of Swords encourages you to seek that truth. Okay, it is not a flaw to have a heart. It isn't a flaw to have emotions. Okay, and it is a flaw to ignore them. It is a flaw to deny them. So you might have to show some compassion for yourself or for someone else. Don't isolate yourself. Okay, you have to, I feel like the Queen of Swords is asking for you to serve your own feelings, whatever they may be. Okay, also, I feel like with the Fool's energy, I love that he's shown up for you here. The Fool is all about new beginnings, and the fact that he's placed along the Ace of Pentacles as well. To me, the Fool is, even though he's dubbed the Fool, to me he's the wisest out of the tarot deck. After all, the deck itself is all about the Fool's journey, and I feel like he's the most enlightened, really. This is a card of new beginnings, and I feel like this month is exactly that. It's new beginnings, there's new opportunities, there's a sense of innocence in the energies here for your reading. I feel like there's some things that are happening for you, and they may not necessarily be in your plan. Okay, there may be there's some of you you're much like the Fool. You're on the outset of a journey, and you might not necessarily know where this is going to take you, or where you're going to end up, or what exactly your next step or your next action should be. But I feel like this month the cards are encouraging for you to take that leap of faith. Okay, to have more to trust yourself more, and to trust the universe as well, and trust the universe that it's taking you where you need to go. Also, I feel like you're being called to follow your heart. So do not deny any feelings, okay? Especially any deep feelings that you have. You might have to, confront them and follow your heart. There is some sort of leap of faith. Okay, you might have to take a leap of faith, and this leap of faith might seem a little crazy to you or crazy, to people around you. But I think, throw caution to the wind and just embrace whatever comes your way. It's important to leave any fears behind, okay? Because some of you, I feel like you might be scared, okay, especially with the moon's card, the moon's energy. You might be scared to start something new, whether it is a new romantic relationship, whether it's connecting, opening up your heart to someone new, opening up your heart chakra, whether it's starting a new project, starting a new role, or just starting a new personal endeavor, or just starting, undertaking this journey, whatever that journey might be for you. You might be scared, you might have fear, you might have worry, you might have anxiety, you might be scared that it's not going to work out. And some people are scared of success just as much as failure. So you might even be scared that, you succeed and then what? But it's so important that you leave the fears behind, because this journey that you're on or that you're about to take, whether it's a romantic journey, a professional or a personal one, this is all about new experiences. This is all about new connections. This is all about like your growth, your personal development, and above all, it's adventure is what it is. So why say no to adventure, right? So take a leap of faith, and the time to do something is now, okay? So not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, but I feel like some of you have been wanting to start a project, or you've been wanting to, start a hobby or pick up a skill. You don't have to have everything mapped out, and that's why the Fool has shown up here, okay? Some people, look at him and think he's foolish, but look at him, he's about to take a leap of the precipice. There's a myth that says because of his trust and faith in himself and in the universe, that the cliff tends to regenerate below his feet. And what a lovely myth that is. But the thing is, here's a reminder to us all that you don't have to have everything planned out. A lot of the times things don't go according to plan anyway, so you can throw that out the window. But it's, you don't have to have everything mapped out. You don't have to have everything planned out. You don't. The Fool is someone who ventures out, into this journey with just like a little hobo sack with just some essential belongings. You don't need to wait for someone to tell you when you're ready. You don't need to wait for someone to give you the green light. You don't need to wait for a perfect time or a perfect situation or a perfect circumstance, because the truth is there may never be a perfect time, right? All you have to do is, trust that you are ready. And if you've been waiting for some sort of sign, okay, feel free to take this reading as a sign. You are ready. You're ready to start that adventure. You're ready to start that journey. So, this month I feel like is a great time of great potential for you. The world is an oyster. The world is your oyster. And honestly, it feels like anything can happen. It's a magical time that I feel like is bringing in new ideas, new connections, new people, and new beginnings as well. And this is why the moon card has shown up here, because I feel like there's something that you want to do, or there's something you want to start, or a relationship you want to begin, but you're scared. Don't let fear be the thing that gets in the way of this journey, of this adventure, your success. Also be careful, because you've shown up as a 5 of Wands. Be careful that, you don't get involved in some sort of drama, or I feel like there may be a need for you. There may be some sort of tension, okay? You might be in in a battle, or in war with your head or your heart, or there could be some sort of disagreement or some conflict, or even some competition. Just remember, you're not in competition. Your only competition is yourself. It could also be an inner conflict. So just be careful, because I feel like there could be some sort of misunderstandings, or you might find yourself in a situation that feels chaotic, it feels disorderly, and if you can, just try to avoid that. Also, if there is a process here, if there's something that you're trying to do and trying to achieve, there may be a process in which you can try and make it a little bit more softer and quieter, if that makes sense, rather than noisy and just loud. Some of you could be dealing with a lot of people from different cultures and backgrounds, okay? I just see that there could be a clash of opinions there, and it's important to know that each person, has a unique way of looking things, and each person has something unique to bring to the table, okay? So yeah, any creative differences, anything like that, just understand that you can benefit more from by learning from others and what they have to offer and what they have to say, rather than denying that. Some sort of transition or transformation is taking place as well. And the Four of Wands, I feel like there's some sort of this big energy of homecoming or a reunion or reconnecting with someone. Okay, so someone might be, you might be reconnecting with a sweetheart, a childhood sweetheart. You might be reconnecting with someone from the past. You might be reconnecting with like a sibling or a friend, or I don't know, like someone close to you. So some sort of homecoming or some sort of reunion. There could be a high school reunion or a work reunion of that sorts. Some of you could be buying a home, a property, investing. But yeah, the Four of Wands, to me, it just feels like this homecoming. This homecoming, this, happiness. You could be celebrating. You might have achieved, like, this is joy. This is joy. This is relaxation. There may be some social gatherings or family events that are taking place this month. And this is you being really happy. You're really happy with the people that you're with. You're really happy with the company. You're really happy about, whatever it is that you're celebrating here. It's a very wonderful energy. It's a very wonderful energy. You're very appreciative. It's bliss, it's happiness. It could also mark a significant milestone. So like a wedding, a birthday, an engagement of some sort, or you might even like invite like some of your favorite friends or just a few, close friends for like an intimate dinner or like lunch, something like that. But it just feels like, there's a special time here for you this month, maybe even a few special times this month where I feel like you're really feeling like yourself and you're really just celebrating here. Some of you, I feel like the Four of Wands is associated with your environment, your home environment. So you might be renovating, you might be improving on your home, feathering a nest. You might be close to finding a new home, or will be finding a home, and therefore, you recently purchased a home, or will be purchasing a home, or you're settling in a new place. Okay, you could be moving to a new place, you're settling, you're trying to, make it all nice and pretty. So it's like you're settling down in a new habitat, so maybe like a new job, a new position as well. The Two of Swords, this is interesting, but I feel like there may be someone here who has blocked you or is blocking you, or maybe this is you, but I feel like someone here's trying to test your boundaries, or you're trying to test their boundaries. Okay, so someone here decides to block you, and I think, yeah, this person is trying to push your boundaries, trying to see how you're going to respond. Will you respond? What is going to come from this? It does feel a little juvenile. It does feel a little childlike though. So, if it's you, maybe there's another way that, whatever it is you're trying to get resolved, or whatever it is you're trying to approach him with, maybe there's another way to do it. But it does feel like, yeah, someone here is trying to test your boundaries, trying to push your boundaries, or even like push your buttons here as well. Especially if someone blocks you, if someone blocks your number, blocks you on WhatsApp, anything like that on social media. I just feel like someone here, yeah, is trying to test you. And yeah, they're trying to test you is what I'm seeing. I also feel like there is some sort of choice or a decision that you're going to have to make this month, and it's so important for you to use your head and your heart. And those two things might be at war with each other, but use both your mind, the intellect, and your heart, your intuition and your feelings to make a decision. And that's so important because, some of you might be denying your deepest feelings. You might be denying your deepest fears as well. And it's so important to address them, okay? Not deny them, not push them away, because you have to choose the path, okay? Speaking about paths earlier, you have to choose the path that is in line with your higher self. Alright guys, and I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support to the channel by subscribing. Hit that subscribe button, guys. It helps the channel to grow. Thank you.